Upon a moonlit night, the city of Thebes lay in peace and quiet. Yet a boy lay crying within the whitewashed walls of his sorrow-filled household. He was crying, pleading, screaming for someone to heed his pain. Upon a bed full of linen lay his mother, dying, her tears spilling down her face. As his mother drew her last dying breaths, the boy gripped the sheets with trembling hands and prayed,
"Oh dear God, I pray to Thee. Bring my mother back from the pits of pain and health and restore her to the best of health."
His pleas were to no avail, as his mother's warmth receded, and a blue tint of death set into her hollow cheeks. Creon cried,
"Why did you not relieve her suffering? Why, God? Why did you let her die? At last I will be strong and powerful enough to protect my loved ones. I need no God, I am my own." My sister Jocasta, the beautiful bride, I thought her sorrow would be over, but no. Oedipus, that conniving, devious brother-in-law of mine, took her away. Now that I look at their likeness, I see my sister's eyes on Oedipus, her traits so similar to her son.
Creon's faith in God continually deteriorates. The beginnings of the bitter seeds of hate have been sown into his heart and soul.
Creon, Polynices has attacked Thebes. He has come with an army from Athens. Antigone has donned his battle gear and headed with the cavalry down to the front lines. Creon, the city is in chaos.
That treacherous nephew of mine! I cannot believe Polynices will commit such a selfish act of treason. Inform the king, Antigone, I'm coming to assist him in battle.
And so the scenes of war and death fuel the blossoming of Creon's hate for fate, God, and his own powerlessness. He turns to God as someone to blame for everything, all the misfortune that has fallen upon his beloved country and family. But now, Creon is king. He now has power over Thebes, and he swears he will restore it to its former glory. He will never let misfortune wreak havoc again.
Antigone and Polynices are dead. Antigone will ascend up to the arms of angels, and I condemn Polynices to Tartarus. Polynices will not be buried, I decree, for the defiance of my city Thebes. To restore order, I must regain control. I will instill fear and admiration for my absolute power. My people, my power, my peace is within my grasp at last.
To go against God's will, the man and his city will bear the consequences for his foolish actions. God may be benevolent, but he is also omnipotent. Fate is not in the hands of man, but in the hands of God. Creon has yet to realize the limits of man.
How dare she challenge me? I hate her air of pure righteousness, as if she was God herself. But that's blasphemy. A woman can't be God. She is the rotten core of the city, so I must root her out. She must be a bringer of doom. I must dispose of her immediately, or else I cannot call myself a man.
Uncle, great king, I want only what's best for my brother. He is my blood and my kin. I have promised to bury him in order to pass him on into the underworld. To break my promise is to break my virtue and defy the good laws of a citizen. He may be a traitor, but before he was one, to me he was a good brother.
Guards! Guards! Take her away! A traitor's sister is a traitor too.
Father, what is this? What have you done to my bride?
Son, I have spared your soul from the filth of treacherous Antigone. Do not mourn. I'll find you a lovelier girl. You will have the prettiest girl in Thebes as your wife.
Father, I love no woman but Antigone. My love for her surpasses any decree.
Foolish boy, you are blind. Can you not see that cunning fox stealing your heart in her devious hands and turning you against me?
Antigone would never do that. She's a headstrong yet honest girl. She has always been a girl who has stuck to her morals. Forgive me, Father, but I cannot stand by you this time.
I see where your loyalties lie, my son. And for your defiance, you could join your beloved bride on her deathbed. Bring him to the containment chamber and do not let him have any contact with Antigone. Mark my words, if anyone assists them in meeting, they will face dire consequences.
I'm saddened to see a city so thriving with life fall into ruin with one generation. The good are detained, and the bad abusing his power to cover his own deadly weaknesses. I do not wish to intervene in human affair. However, dark times call for dire measures. Haman and Antigone have fought in my name, so it is only proper for me to pay my humble appreciation for their actions.
Antigone, is that you? I never thought I would see you again.
Haman, I'm so scared.
Don't worry, I won't let you die alone.
Sorry to interrupt such a touching reunion, but as I was saying, due to your admirable efforts, I, being God, will extricate you from this mess.
Not let us die? You mean we have to live forever?
Well, not exactly. It seems to me that Creon has lost sight of the true meaning of power. For this, I will teach him a lesson whilst giving you both the chance to live happily ever after. Your time has not yet come. You deserve to be happy.
I am confused.
Ugh, this is why I don't live on Earth and personally deal with your petty human issues. Haman and Antigone, just trust me. I know what I'm doing.
It's strange how things work out sometimes. How the word family loses its meaning so quickly. How my wife and I can sleep in the same room and not exchange a single word. I mean, I've given my only son a death sentence. What has become of my life? What have I done? That's it. I must fix my errors immediately. If I don't, who knows what'll happen? It's time I relinquish my pride. Did you hear that, God? Did you hear me? I surrender. You win. What do you mean? They're gone.
The deed has been done, sir, just as you wished.